Hello there, my name is Alex Chung. Welcome to this online class. And hello to all the people that are showing up right now. Please step up, say hi, sign in. I really love to hear from you guys. I'm going to get started right away and not to waste anybody's time. I'm going to move from the camera in front of me to my computer right here so that I can teach you. Today I'm going to teach you 3 proven ways to use simple lead generation video on Facebook to get qualified leads and the right paying client, fast, reliable, and predictable for you and your business. I'm really excited to share this information with you. And if you're ready, let's go to the screen now. Okay, now that I'm at my computer, let us get started. Grab a pen, some paper, take notes. Do that because I want to give you a lot of value and I want you to be able to walk away from this online class with a system that you can implement immediately in your business. Today I'm going to teach you how to get qualified leads and right paying clients fast, reliable, predictable using simple lead generation video on Facebook for people who aren't technical and never done it before in as little as 4 weeks. Once again, my name is Alex Chung. Let me ask you this question. What if you could get at least 5 to 7 qualified leads daily and convert at least 25% of them into paying client fast, reliable, predictable, using simple video on Facebook in as little as 4 weeks? How would that impact your business? Or would you love to no more chasing clients every month, no worrying about when your next customer will come in? Well, guess what? You are in the right place. Please do yourself a favor. Turn off your Facebook, your email, your phone to flight mode and give yourself a chance to relearn something. Now, who is this for? If you finally want qualified leads and the right clients from your simple video presence on Facebook, whether you are a business owner or a commission-based consultant, want to get at least 5 to 7 qualified leads a day without blowing up your advertising budget, I want to work with paying clients and customers who value your expertise and products. Now, who is this not for? If you think it's all too hard and complicated, if you are afraid of investing any money in advertising, if you don't believe in that Facebook or social media is the marketing medium for your business, then what I'm about to share is not for you. Well, why am I doing this? I'm looking for like-minded business owner and commission-based consultant who want to get a lot of qualified leads and the right paying clients, dominate their marketplace, be able to turn on the qualified leads and get the right customer with an easy, reliable, and predictable system, put less in and get more from your advertising. I don't know if that is you yet. We will see, definitely. In the next 45 minutes that you are going to spend with me, I'm going to show you 5 types of simple and proven videos to get qualified leads and the right client for your business. 2, how to identify your target audience that will be attracted to your video ads. And 3, secretly retargeting the warm audience that watched certain amount of the video ads to be attracted to your offer again. I can tell you it's not always this way. I used to struggle to get leads and clients for my seminar business. I remember one time years ago spending over $65,000 on newspaper advertising, and by the end of it, I have only 2 sales worth $3,000. I was devastated. Then I discovered using simple video on Facebook. Today I can put in $1 and pull out $3, a return of investment of 300%. It is reliable and predictable. Nothing for sales today, but I do have a very cool gift for you at the end, valued at $497. which will let me answer all your questions for you for free. Are you doing things the hard way? You are spending a lot of time and money hunting down leads and clients on social media, yet had little to show for that effort. You are struggling to get qualified leads in the traditional offline marketing. You are not getting any good returns on your advertising spending. It doesn't have to be this way. Assume that you want traffic, qualified leads, and right client, and you want it fast, right? The free way is the slow way. The pay way is the fast way. Now, let me tell you about an easier way. Here is a testimony video we did for one of our clients. This client is an NGO called the Fourth Musketeer, where they organize 4 days hiking event for Christian men and men in general. After 3 years, they found out that one of the biggest hurdle for men signing up is their spouse. Basically, their spouse doesn't want their man to go away for 4 days. We decided to create this testimony video to address the fear and the benefit of the man going for this event. Let me play this video so that you can understand what I mean.
He came back and he is more patient with the kids. He is more loving towards me. He went from being this, in some ways, this slightly childlike man who was never happy with what he had. He was always unhappy with what he couldn't buy, what he couldn't do, to being light, content. He found peace, he found God in an amazing way. So for us, it has been a truly amazing experience, one that I'm so grateful for.
As what this video accomplished is 1, it evokes emotion. 2, showed authenticity with the audience. And 3, display vulnerability through her sharing about the benefits she got out of her husband going to this event. 4, increased viewer retention and engagement and building trust and relationship. As you can see, by using simple video, you can accomplish all this connection and relationship with your targeted audience, which no other media at this moment will be able to do in a short time. This is the power of using simple video the right way. Before we continue further, I just want to say that the results are not typical because, firstly, I don't know you, your business, or how well you can implement what I teach. Most people don't even get around to doing what I teach them. So any result I talk about in this presentation are not typical. It takes effort, persistence, and patience. With any business, there is always a chance of things not working out. And I'm in no way promising as to what you can make out of what I do or what I'm teaching here. Is that fair? Let us continue. 2019 is the year video took over. What do I mean by that? Firstly, more than 70% of all internet traffic now is on video. You need to refocus your marketing or be left behind. Secondly, 90% of all users find video helpful in making purchase decisions, which I can vouch for that. And 30% of all time spent online is watching video, especially nowadays with kids. The problem is that most people do not fully understand what Facebook really is. I'm sure you recognize her, the famous Oprah Winfrey. Nowadays, you can have your own TV network on Facebook, where you can have your own talk show just like her, if you want. One way you can do this is you can produce your own content, text, either in text, photo, or video. Oprah uses video a lot on Facebook now. I just want to play you this video so that you can understand how she used video.
Tom Brady.
How beautiful.
At age 40, this living legend continues to defy the odds.
I still feel like there's still more to be accomplished.
With his record 8 Super Bowl appearances and 5 Super Bowl championships, many say Tom Brady is the greatest quarterback of all time.
I want to be the best I can.
And you can also interact with your audience, like her walking around around her audience with a microphone, just like this company that sell aquaponic design, where they utilize send message feature on Facebook. When a customer or potential customer want to interact with this company, they just send a message and the company immediately can interact with this particular prospect or customers. Also, you can interview people live using Facebook Live, where Oprah does this a lot, where she interview now her guests on Facebook instead on a TV network. Let me play this so that you understand.
Now that you mention it, I don't know. I don't.
Plus,
This is a very loaded question.
yeah. And later,
Most people would have a sign to protest government oppression. My mother had me.
Do you remember years ago when Oprah gave away a car each to the winner in her audience, and that created so much publicity for her? Now you can do the same thing by holding competition or giveaway for your business, just like this company doing for her coffee shop. This will definitely create more exposure and brand awareness for your shop. Just like Oprah, she have thousands of fans. Now she do the similar thing on Facebook, where she can have not thousands but millions of friends and followers. She have roughly about 12 million followers right now. People also can share what you produce in text, photos, or video. Just like last time people talk about things at the water cooler, now people just share whatever you post. According to Google, for every Facebook account, you have about 300 over friends. Imagine the power of this type of marketing. Whenever you share on your Facebook, 300 over friends will see what you share. Now imagine Oprah have 12 million fans. 10% decided to share what she posts. Roughly 200 million people will see what she just shared. The question now is, how can you use this incredible power of Facebook for your own profit and business? What kind of video should you be creating, and how are they going to impact your bottom line? There are so many videos out there that nobody watch. If you get this wrong, eventually the video you have created, nobody will watch and even care. After analyzing hundreds of videos, we found that certain style of video just convert better than the other. Surprisingly, we found simpler video work better than high production video. These styles have been tested, tried, proven to work for over 60 years by brands such as BBC, CNN, as well as other proven formats that get high engagement. The secret sauce here is to find out how to get your audience involved and interested in your video. It sounds easy, but if you get this wrong, nobody will watch your video. While it has never been easier to get your message out there, it has never been harder to get anyone to care. It's so easy to get a post out there on Facebook. Any teenager can do that, but it's very difficult to get people to care. Facebook is designed to share information and connect with people. So do not be static on Facebook. Do not be a one-way conversation. Even though it looks like it's a one-way conversation, it is not. Using video is the most effective way of interacting communication if it's done correctly. Why? Because one, it invokes emotion. People share emotion, not facts. Two, build trust faster with conversation and visual elements. We can do that through video. Three, easy to consume in mobile. 90% of people watches video on their mobile. Fourth, encourage social shares. And number five, affordable and capture a wide audience. Now it's so affordable to create videos. Now that you know video is clearly important, what is the next step? What kind of video to produce? Remember, Facebook is a social platform, not an advertising platform. Remember that it's not an advertising platform. Basically, people scroll through Facebook to see what their family and friends are doing, not to buy things. Can I give you 5 different styles of video that are working well for us now to get qualified leads and the right paying clients? Would you like to have this proven discovery? I hear you. The first one is talking head style video. Let me play this video so that you can have a look what it is.
We'll craft an ad that'll give you the best chance conversions starting at only $19.99. If you want Facebook ads to convert, you've got to start with the basics. Ad copy that sells, imagery that stops the scroll, and targeting that is relevant to the product or service you're linking to all play a crucial part in whether or not your ad's going to be successful. Our creative team will look at your website, product, or service, and we'll craft an ad that'll give you the best chance conversions starting at only $19.99.
The guy in this video is very relatable, just like the guy next door could be your neighbor. And second, he looked very authentic in his offer or in the way he presents himself. Very clear with the offer, especially when you have a good offer like him. Clear with the benefit, the increased engagement through shares and comment. As you can see, this video has about almost 1,000 comments and 40 over shares. This is very good in terms of engagement. This video is very affordable and simple to create. And through all this, you definitely build trust. Let me show you another video that had very similar presentation style. Just like this, let us at the previous video.
Responding to client emails in the middle of the night, that I needed to have a big team of 20 to 30 people and huge monthly revenues. As a consequence of this, I spent about 3 years of my business entrepreneurial life really stuck in this freelancer hamster wheel, unable to figure out this chicken and egg situation of how to get.
She's very relatable, just like the girl next door. Very authentic, very transparent with her challenges, and this definitely will increase her engagement and shares. As the previous video is very affordable and simple to create. The second type of video is testimonial style video. We use this type of video a lot in our business. The first option you can do is interview with the client. Let me give you an example of what I mean.
Move forward now and achieve some things that I wouldn't have before, definitely with regards to systemization and improving our processes, and that could be causing a little bit of disjointedness in our business now. I'm pretty sure I can fix that in the next, 5 weeks.
Yeah, what do you reckon? Because I say, you can systemize business in 1 to 5 weeks. You reckon that's achievable?
Possibly not to my level of detail,
yeah.
but definitely, yeah, we could definitely gets, I reckon, 99% of the way there.
It's amazing. 99.
The second option, customer testimonial. Let me give you an example of what I mean.
I've had my world just blown apart positively. Amazing.
Invaluable.
I heard about James at the NAC event with Tony Robbins.
People want certainty. It doesn't exist. Right? We live in an uncertain world. And so we need to learn how to live with it, deal with it, and then profit from it. We need to take this risk and turn it around.
And he was the only person who just wanted to help.
A professional level.
Really, the truth is I'm a novice. It's opened up a whole new world. Absolutely phenomenal.
It's the thought processes that change it for the best.
If you're really going to learn it, you need to learn it from the best.
Ideas that you would not get anywhere else.
11 out of 10, James.
From a worldly perspective, it's thinking differently.
There's actually a huge amount of potential there that I hadn't seen before.
The third option is family and friends testimonial. Let me give you an example. This is one of our clients.
It's really been a significant turning point for him. He's come back different. I know when I've been to women's conferences, he says that it's like an upgrade. You know, it's the new version, and I feel like it's been an upgrade for him. He's done a few now, and each one, he's just gone to a new level.
And the last option, asking kids. Sometimes you just have to be a bit entertaining in your video.
Suits their interests.
An app that is good is something that is useful in life and that you need.
This ad is a car racing car.
Ads are about things that I like. Movie trailers.
Mummy!
People don't like to make the wrong decision. What we are giving the audience is social proof in this type of video, and it works very well compared to other type of videos. The third style is the product demo style, suitable for selling physical product online or in the e-commerce space. Let me show you a video of this particular type of style. There are key elements to have in this type of product demo video. The first one is how to use the product, obviously. The second one is the benefit of using this product. The third one is the result. You want to show the result. If you can show before and after, that will be great. And social proof, basically happy customer or customer giving you testimony. Always make this kind of product demo style fun and entertaining. Another option that we can use for product demo style is show how the product is made. For example, in this video, In this type of video, if you can show how the product being used, the benefit of using the product, and how the product has been made, this will definitely encourage your sales from your customer. The fourth style is the educational style video. This type of video is suitable for teaching people to use a product or a service. I'm going to show you a video how this person teach people to use iPhone to take good photograph.
And your iPhone is always with you, so you don't have to carry anything else. But as you probably know, not all iPhone photos turn out great, especially. Now, if you can't hear me, please tap on this video to turn on the sound, and then we can get started. Now, the most common travel photography mistake I see all the time is when people are taking the exact same photo that everyone else is taking. So to record this video, we've traveled to the beautiful...
In this type of video, the audience will view you as an expert because you give value and help people to solve a particular problem. By doing that, you are building trust and connection with your audience, and of course create the virality factor by the audience sharing your video. The fifth and final style of video is the explainer, or they call animated style video. Let me start by giving you an example of this type of video.
Voting in India had always been conducted with ballot papers before the introduction of the electronic voting machine or the
This type of video is very suitable to be on your website when your visitor want to know more about your company and the visitor have the time to do so. You can have this type of video to explain your product or services, or even explain who you are in the About Us page, maybe on the Q&A page, because it's the same explanation all the time, and why on the Why Us page too. Another option is the hybrid explainer video, where you can have both animated style and in combination with photos. Let me show you what I mean in this particular video, where one of the famous marketer uses this style in the promotion video. As you can see, he uses both animated and photos in the video. This worked pretty well because it creates an emotional connection with the audience because of the live photos. So now that you know the type of video to use for your business, the next question to ask is where and how to use this type of videos to get basically qualified leads and right paying clients. Remember, as I mentioned earlier, I have a special gift coming up where you can have me answer your question for free at the end of this training. Just remember that. Secret number 2 is to launch a Facebook video ad to attract qualified leads with video views. Basically, is taking someone who does not know about you yet and engaging them in a conversation about your brand and offer, and getting them to do what you want them to do through watching your video ads, and which ultimately to buy from you. Do you know, for as little as $5 a day, you can set up a video advertising campaign from your Facebook page and start attracting qualified leads, which means that Facebook will start showing your video ads to your selected target audience, which you want them to watch your video ads. This is why it's so important to know which type of video to produce in order to attract your target audience attention to watch your videos. Basically, there are three types of audience: the cold audience, the warm audience, and lastly, the hot audience. In Facebook, the cold audience means that you can actually specify to Facebook the criteria for this cold audience. For example, female, age 30 to 50, live within 10 kilometers of your city, love to play tennis, and love to watch tennis. Even though it's cold audience, but on Facebook, you can actually tell Facebook to do that. And second audience is a warm audience, people that have watched your video ads at least 50% of the time, or maybe 75% of the time, or maybe very warm audience 90% of your time, or 95% of your time, is what we call the warm audience that show interest on the message you're trying to say on your video ads. This is why it's so important to know what type of video to produce. And of course, the hot audience, the audience that have taken action, for example, visited your website, maybe register for a webinar just like you're doing right now, maybe add to cart but have not buy yet, a request of code from you, or maybe send a message to you via the messenger where you can immediately interact with the audience. This is very powerful feature Facebook has for you, where you can immediately interact with your audience and find out how you can help them to solve their problem. This, and of course, finally, you can convert them into a paying customers. That is the ultimate thing. The more people that watch your video, the more people you get as qualified leads. Can you imagine if you have thousands of people liking, commenting, and sharing your video ads, provided only if your message resonates with the audience. Let me show you how to set up a cold targeting audience on Facebook. For example, on Facebook, you actually can specify the gender you want. For in this case, imagine a local chiropractor or physiotherapy that want to get qualified leads or client into their practice, or even an e-commerce shop who want to sell a product to help to reduce tennis elbow problem. What they can do is they can specify, in this case, gender, woman, age 30 to 50, living within a radius of 10 kilometers of Brisbane city or your particular city, love this particular tennis player and love to play tennis. You can do that on Facebook and tell Facebook these are the audience we want. As you can see, you can reach up to 100 over 1,000 people within this criteria and thousands of leads daily you can show your ads to. This is very powerful. Facebook is the only platform that allows this kind of laser targeting audience in your advertising. The third secret is to use retargeting to follow up with your audience that have watched at least 50% of your video ads. This is where all your qualified leads is, because they have shown interest in the message you on your video ads before. So what on earth is retargeting? Let me show you a visual explanation of what retargeting is all about. You put up a video ad on Facebook to cold traffic, basically traffic that you have set up on Facebook using the interest of your audience. Facebook, but no action is taken. But Facebook can tell you how much the audience have watched the video. They could watch it 10%, they could watch the video at least 50%, or maybe 75%, or maybe to even 90% or 95% or even 100%. Facebook can tell you all this. Then you create a video ad and retarget people that based on how much of the video they have consumed. At least retarget people that watch at least 55% and above. From this, you set up a retargeting video. It's another video ad to this warm, now it's warm audience, or our so-called qualified leads, and ask them to take an action, whether to go to your website or registration page for a webinar, or now they know little bit about you or your brand, and and you can send them to the product page where all your product is on sale, or maybe directly to the checkout page, because they already know who you are and they already know your brand. You can basically do that. In marketing, there's this marketing rule of 7, which state that a prospect need to see the advertiser message at least 7 times before they take action to buy that product or service. This is so true, especially when your marketing is online. You need a marketing presence all the time online to do that. The best part is Facebook give you all these analytics on your video ads to make the right decision on how and when to retarget your warm audience. As you can see, Facebook will be able to tell you on their report section how much an audience have watched the video in terms of percentage. As you can see by now, retargeting is highly effective online marketing strategy that allows you to follow your audience by showing them relevant ads after they have watched your video ads. Basically, you tell them, don't forget about me. These are the 3 steps to follow when creating good retargeting video ads. You give your audience a story, not a sales page. Nobody like to be sold. You can start with once upon a time. Everyone has a beginning, and this begins with you. Basically, tell the audience who you are and why should they care. People like to know who you are before they buy from you. And of course, second, the struggle and the reward. What challenges you overcome and what you learn from it. Basically, how this struggle relate to them too. And of course, empower them. Show how you can empower them to take action to overcome the same problem and reap the rewards. Why should we use video? 4 times as many consumers would rather watch a video about a product than read about it, and 71% of consumers would view a video ended up making a purchase decision. Isn't that what most marketers want? For a consumer to make a decision after watching your video. I'm sure you have seen this before. Think about it. People remember 20% of what they hear, 30% of what they see, and amazingly 70% of what they see and hear. This is the power of using video, especially marketing things online. The best part of using video on Facebook is to market your business on nearly any of the social media is this what we call the viral effect. Let me show you what a viral effect means. As I mentioned before, every Facebook page has about 300 over friends. Imagine if your video ads resonate with your audience and that audience share that video post or video ad, the opportunity is tremendous. Do you know that Facebook also owns Instagram, the Messenger, and WhatsApp? The reach is simply incredible if you realize the opportunity that is available on these platforms. Now, at the beginning of the webinar, I promised you that I will teach you 3 things today that you can immediately implement into your business. Today, you have learned 5 types of simple and proven video to get qualified leads and the right paying client for your business, how to identify your target audience that will be attracted to your video ads, and secretly retargeting the warm audience that watch certain amount of your video ads. So, how did I do? I certainly hope that I have delivered what I promised and you have enjoyed it. My goal is to deliver value, and I hope that I have done that for you today. Just remember what Facebook really is. Facebook is the new TV network where you can have your own talk show, just like Oprah did during her time. But also remember, Facebook is only one of the many social media online. Do you know that you can also use video ads on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and LinkedIn, and many more to come? Marketing online is just about these three things: consistency, frequency, and testing, as you can easily do all this using simple video on Facebook on your targeted audience to attract qualified leads and the right clients. The good news is it's not about whether you have the complete ability to do this right now, but whether you can take one step now and learn the rest as you go with some help along the way. What you need to win now is you need the right blueprint, you need the right execution, and finally you need the right help. What now? You have two choices. You can click away and forget everything I have just told you, but it also means you go back to your old result. But if you really want things to be different, making the income you want, working the hours you want, then here is how I can help you. My team and I have set aside some time in the next 48 hours to speak to 15 people only about how you can apply these ideas to your business in both off or online business starting today. Whatever your biggest problem is, we know how to solve it. On a 45 minutes call, we will help you in three ways. Firstly, we will talk to you about your biggest online marketing problem right now. Secondly, we will help you to solve it. And thirdly, we will set up a step-by-step plan as to how you can get the qualified leads and the right paying client you need in the simple, reliable, and predictable way possible. I promise not to pressure you or pester you in any way at all. That's never my intention at all. In fact, time is the most precious commodity of all. So if you feel that I have wasted your time in any way or form, then I will immediately send you 4 movie tickets to you and your family to compensate for your time, and we part as friends. Is that fair? Who is this for? You must be a business owner or a commission-based consultant or an advisor. You must really want to get more qualified leads and the right paying client for your business. You must want to discover some big traffic hack without blowing up your advertising budget. You must be able to do what you say. And finally, you must really want to change in your business and life. If you can say yes to all this, then I'm happy to help you for free during a 45-minute strategy call. If they sound like you, then here is what you need to do next. Schedule a strategy call with me by simply clicking on the link you see right now on your right. In the free 45-minute strategy call, I can help you, 1, to increase the amount of the right paying clients you want to attract, 2, give you more free time in your business, and finally, still let you make a difference in the life of your clients. If that sounds good, then I'll talk to you soon. If not, then I wish you all the best. Please let me know if you have any challenges in the future. If you want this free strategy call, please click the button you see now. We have 48 hours window available for only 15 people.